Look, there's no surprise about this. Do you know what the world didn't need? Another Wrong Turn film. What did we get? Another Wrong Turn film.
Wrong Turn 5, this movie doesn't need to exist.
Wrong Turn 5, we have no interesting ideas, but fuck it, we'll make another one of these films anyway, is the sequel to the prequel. Does that sound stupid? Well, that's only because it is.
As I already whined about when I did Wrong Turn 4, watching a prequel about these stupid inbred hicks means they won't be dying because, well, we can have 3 different backstories behind these stupid things. We will at least not have them rising from their graves. Except for that time Three Finger was blown up and then okay for the next film, until he had a hole blown in his chest and then was okay yet again for the next film.
You know, at this point, they really might as well just kill the inbreds in one of these prequels and then show them rising from their graves, because don't forget, not only are inbreds the superior species, but they are a little bit magic.
So we were notified via text that the entire population of this place disappeared in 1817. I assume they just kind of wandered off and got lost, or the inbreds are immortals. I mean, we could always throw in yet another backstory, and that's still what it would be if they're even implying that they're from a long line of inbreds.
A long line of inbreds. Yeah, that'd work out well. And I really do mean it would work out well in this film's bizarro universe, because they seem to be implying that fucking your family members is how you get the superior genes.
So this would be the 4th backstory, because we already had first they were the youngins of Gas Station Man, and then chemical mutants, and then mental patients.
Of course! Time-traveling chemical inbred mental patient mutants from 1817! Haha, no.
So here's some of the main characters. Generic fodder going to a party.
What? I've got absolutely nothing to say about that. It's never overdone. I love it.
So we can immediately scratch them off the care list. But wait, the party they're going to is a Halloween party known as the Mountain Man Festival, meaning you dress up as the inbreds apparently.
Ooh, a doll Halloween party with no variety and only one bland theme. Sign me up. Michael, you need to stop inserting yourself into my Wrong Turn videos right now. Oh, whatever, Michael. You don't make any sense for these. You know who I should have? Jason. He's a freak like them. Makes way more sense, right, Jason? So true, Jason. So true.
With this Mountain Man Festival, you would expect there to be, well, a payoff, right? Well, if you count them walking the streets with the crowd at one point with no purpose, and then one buddy thinking there are people in costume right before they grab him a payoff, well, you're in luck.
But if you're like me, you might say they did absolutely nothing with that setup. Right, Jason? Ha! Right! You're the best, Jason. Oh, Michael, you're still here? Weren't you leaving? Ha! Exactly what I was thinking, Jason.
Here's the deal. I'm going for a run to get my head out of this small town crap. I'll meet you here for the life feed at 11, and everything better be ready to go. Go away, kid.
Oh, they couldn't even get acting to show up for this film. Well, that's too bad. Luckily, this reporter throws on her April O'Neil outfit before meeting up with the series star, who's apparently trying to make more of his own kind.
So fuck you!
Ugh, that's 4 fingers, idiot. Some superior species you are. And we have a first for a Wrong Turn film, as someone actually reprised the 3-finger role. The buddy from 3. You know, the other boring one.
Hey! Over here!
I'm totally not with them. Oh wait, I lied, I am. Shockity shock. But hey, look, April O'Neil's hand forms the 5 on the title. That's kind of funny, right? Right?
Look, it's about all we're gonna get from this film, so we better take it.
In a stunning twist, our main characters are going to do a variety of drugs at the party. No one could have seen something like this coming, truly.
Told you 1,000 fucking times. Never, ever leave anything behind. I have been doing this for 30 years, and I have never had to move.
So this old shitter is the new gas station guy, but he'd be before gas station guy. So are the inbreds kind of like Leatherface and just find a new family every time? Cause these really are kind of like the discount Texas Chainsaw Massacre films, and don't forget we even did the Texas Chainsaw dinner scene in Wrong Turn 2.
You play by my fucking rules.
Now you might think this will lead to them turning on him later, and in that case you'd be giving this film too much credit. Right you are, Jason. This film doesn't deliver on any payoff. I'm so glad you're here now, not that stupid Michael. You're so cool, Jason.
This film, however, does make the bold choice of having the main focus of the shot be out of focus in favor of the foreground. You know, it's almost like they just zoomed in this shot.
If I may make that nitpick.
So we learn how Mr. New Old Buddy of the Inbreds Know-It-All Shithead has been doing this for 30 years when he stands out on the road to make our heroes crash. So he is completely dependent on the fact they will see him in time and not just plow his ass over by mistake.
Or wouldn't it be great if by chance they were killers too and purposely ran him down? Oh, I knew you'd agree with me, Jason.
But luckily, Plan Idiocy goes off without a hitch. And by that I mean he tries to slash at one of them, only get the shit kicked out of him, and since he tried to do this on a main road, the police happen by and he gets arrested along with everyone else.
Been doing it for 30 years. He's the best. You usually don't have to do that for the villains.
Speaking of the best, isn't this intimidating? Watching the inbreds standing there looking lost and without a clue in their heads? Seriously, this is what we're supposed to find scary here, guys. Make sure to take in all the fright. What do we do? Oh no! We're so stupid! It's not until they haul old shithead off that the cavemen remember they can kill everyone in their past, so they break out their inbred perfect aim and kill the cop left behind. Because he's too stupid to draw on people who are charging at him with weapons.
Oh, did I say kill? I meant torture then kill, because as of 4, that's what they do.
Main shit takes responsibility for beating up shitheads so that some of his friends can get killed a little bit away from this station. But don't worry, this is where the majority of this film will take place.
Where is she? You're gonna have to fill in.
What? I can't.
My accent might slip again, because we got a bunch of people from the UK playing Americans in this film because, well, I think it was up to whoever they could get to come with them to Bulgaria to make this piece of shit.
Guys, we're going to Bulgaria to make Wrong Turn 5! Who wants to come with us? Guys! Guys, come on! It's Wrong Turn 5! Guys! Bulgaria, come on! They're cool movies! Guys! Guys!
Here we are on Main Street in the town of Fair Lake, West Virginia. The kids are out for Halloween in full force, but they're joined by a bunch of hillbillies for the 10th annual Mountain Man Music Festival.
I'm going to do the report like this, completely natural, and thus ends the reporter's supply. Yes, really.
The sheriff discovers fuckshitter is wanted for murder, meaning he never covered his tracks that well, but he is good enough not to have been caught until he did something amazingly stupid. So either this was the first time he was this monumentally stupid, or just he's been lucky as fuck the whole time and gone up against idiots.
Good thing you won't be running up against idiots in this film.
And thus begins his main story, threatening from his cell. You guys like montages, right?
You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into, do you?
The marshals will be here to pick you up in the morning.
You won't live that long. It started. They're coming for me. You're dead. They're gonna cut your liver out and eat it right in front of you. You're all dead.
Go through the drawers for flashlights.
Light ain't gonna save you. Looks like you're all alone. You dumb bitch. Yeah. Why didn't you let him stay? One more dead body to add to the pile.
I'll go fix some sandwiches, and I'll be back in a bit.
Last supper. I told you. It's my boys. They're here to get me. One down, huh, Sheriff? Split up and die, remember? She's dead, lover boy. Probably being digested right now. My boys have a taste for flesh. Let me go, and maybe the rest of them will live to see the dawn. There's 4 of you, and 1 of her. Think how much you want to live. You're smart, leader. Too smart to die. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
Lock the door behind me.
You ain't never coming back, bitch! I want you to remember this voice, leader, because it's gonna be the last one you'll ever hear. I'm gonna whisper in your ear, right before I slit your throat. Maybe I won't kill you right away, because I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna cut your titties off as a souvenir, so I'm coming to get you.
And despite all this, even when things are going to shit, they still won't do anything to him. In fact, he becomes a violent threat and still nothing. I mean, come on, he stabbed out a girl's eyes. Shoot him! Stab him back! Or at least stick some pins in his head. And that's exactly why this character has undue importance around him. He's Doug Pinhead Bradley, but there is absolutely no reason for it in this film, and it's just annoying.
But hey, if you're trying to find any theme to this film, it's annoying! So there you go.
Hi, officer. I think I took a wrong turn. Can you tell me how to get backstage?
Another wrong turn, huh?
Oh, don't worry, it gets better. This was a setup to a sex scene. Then these two never show up in the film again.
Someone, please, cheer me up. Aw, you didn't have to say that, Jason.
So on their quest to save Pin shit, the inbreds first take out the cell tower. Well, what I assume is supposed to be a cell tower because it makes everyone not able to use their cells, even though they should still be able to use another network's tower, and they should still be able to use a landline, but whatever. They also take out the power plant because there is only one inept guard there, and not only does this shut the power off, it completely turns it into a ghost town, despite just a little bit earlier the streets being completely crowded with people because this Halloween party is so big. Oh, and despite the power now being off, there's still power at the party.
Why start making sense now?
There should still be people coming to and from the party in town, and drunk people tend to wander. Hell, you can't even hear the party occurring at this town in the town once the power goes out. And you know what else tend to be around when a big party is going on with people drinking? Extra police! And if they are low-staffed normally here, they probably would have some extra help from the next county or something with an event this big, but the stupid sheriff never even tries to radio anyone from another county at the station. and it would be completely asinine if they don't have the ability.
This plot relies on the complete idiocy of everyone involved for it to work, and it's ridiculous. We have 3 morons with knives taking on a police station, and guess who's gonna win?
But I mean, not before they run circles around the police station torturing the other morons first, because their inbred sense told them exactly where they were, and the whole reason they are even in town in the first place can apparently be gotten to later. This complete stupidity hits its head when, again, the 3 morons with knives yet again manage to beat the guys with guns and proceed to not only drag them off to a field and bury one of them to their head in the ground, but also go off to get a piece of heavy machinery from somewhere to run his head over with.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure the night would have been well over before they got all that done.
The only character I wanted to survive a little bit in this film was the random drunk who was in a cell at the start, because he actually acts like a nice person and somewhat competent. Upon being released from his cell after the power has gone out, he offers to stick around simply because the sheriff is incompetent and has no other officers around. He also offers assurance to the miserable bitch who doesn't deserve it, and he actually has a moment where he talks about this being somewhat of a redemption for him and goes off to try and get help. He gets caught, though, by a barbed wire trap on the road, continuing the theme of people not seeing shit in the middle of the road in these films. And apparently the inbreds had an alarm set on their barbed wire because they are such geniuses, or they really are just circling around the town like crazy because they get to him before he regains consciousness. And of course, that's the end of him, because once the inbreds get you in this film, it's over. There was only one exception, and it was this girl, and she turned out to be the annoying moron of the film. Because the painfully obvious "you should let me out" thing started with pin shit, and of course she said, "If I let you out, will you really let me go?" And she even manages to get bonus stupidity points for somehow letting him stab her eyes out afterwards, despite having a gun pointed right at him.
There is just nothing to care about in this film. There's not even a sense of attempting survival. And what it does do, it does very bland, as it sits at a very uninteresting location with very uninteresting characters.
They don't even have to try and fortify themselves within the police station to fend off the inbreds, as they just run around everywhere else in town. The town of people who shut off with the power, except at that party, which has become non-existent now. And by the time the inbreds actually go to the police station, they've actually taken everyone else out, and this thing has just turned into a fucking silly shit now.
When these things started out, they were at least off hidden in the woods and only killed and ate people who wandered off into their remote area. These things have gotten so stupid now that the inbreds can just go into town and take everyone out and then still remain hidden afterwards. How?
It's dumb enough these inbred cavemen managed to not only take out a police station, but are not sought after and found. There's no way they would just let that go.
You might as well make Wrong Turn 6. The inbreds go to the army base and they kill every single soldier there because they have knives.
I got a shotgun, you stupid freak! Oh, a knife! I'm so stupid!
And then in Wrong Turn 7, the inbred Hicks take over the moon and put a laser on it and blow up the Earth because they are so smart and superior to normal people that no one could stop them. And then, of course, there's Wrong Turn 8, the inbreds kill aliens. They've got advanced technology and stuff, of course, but these are 3 mutated freaks with knives, so of course they managed to kill off the entire population of the planet.
Seriously though, if you're gonna make the inbred so unstoppable in all these situations there's no way they would actually succeed in, just make it ridiculous and have fun with the concept like the only good film in this series, Wrong Turn 2.
There really are no ideas here. It's just the same couple scenes on a loop. What do we do? We're so stupid!
They're gonna kill you! We tortured and killed someone!
What do we do? We're so stupid!
They're gonna kill you! We tortured and killed someone! Again!
What do we do? We're so stupid!
It's like they said, hey, we want to make another Wrong Turn film. Any ideas? Nope. Perfect. We're off to Bulgaria to shoot with whoever will follow tomorrow.
There also seems like there's a problem with getting actors back for later scenes or locations, as there are characters introduced who just disappear and the party's never actually really shown. Instead, we get the really bland section of the street with the police station almost the whole time.
As much as I hated Wrong Turn 4, there was at least somewhat of an idea there. It was torture porn garbage, but still it was something. This is just aimless and has even further made the inbreds into super beings.
See, this dumbass thing just ends bleakly as shit with everyone dying. Oh, and Pinshit threatened to rape and kill that girl he blinded earlier, so of course they end up picking her up because they couldn't even kill off Pinshit in the course of this fucking crap. And, of course, why not make you just feel as miserable as fucking possible at the end of watching the steaming pile of no-point inbred shit? I guess I can say I'm not a fan of this one.
I don't know why the fuck these films turned into some kind of love letter to inbred murderers, but that's where we are now. And you know, when other films shifted their focus to their villains, it's because they were fun to watch. There is nothing fun here, and I just feel like shit for watching this. Haha, Jason, you always know just the right thing to say. Wait, what? What are you doing, Jason? Back off, Jason. Oh shit, he's got a knife. I give up. Michael, you saved me? What the hell? That is so stupid! Why are you taking lessons from Pyramid Head now? Why the shit would you save me? Oh, what a horrible night to have a curse.
I don't like this movie, doesn't look too friendly. This monster seems so fake. My nerves are gonna break. Phelous, don't let me down. You need to be around. Grab that running one up and blast that sing a new one. This movie looks shitty. Phelous, so Phelous, bring a multi-comedy of Phelous, so Phelous, and some horror movies of Phelous, so Phelous. I don't care about how you sound, but Phelous, so Phelous, what's your opinion about?
Hey Michael, could you make sure to keep Jason's body away from that tissue regenerating machine I have for some reason?